My name is Chris Menard. I'm the general manager for the Paragon Hips division here in Kansas. I joined Paragon in February of this year. The Hips division currently has 3 buildings located here in Kansas. We have 2 in New Strawn and 1 in Waverly, Kansas, which is approximately 15 miles away from New Strawn. We are actively pursuing building a new facility here in Kansas to get every one of us under one roof and to help sustain our growth now and in the future. I was born and raised in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, and I moved to Kansas in 1980 for work. At that time, I worked for Westinghouse Nuclear Operations Division for the construction of Wolf Creek Nuclear Power Plant. I met my wife in 1981. My wife was raised on the West Coast. I was raised on the East Coast. And we met out here in the middle of Kansas. And we have now been married for 41 years. At the age of 38 years old, I started my own business selling both products and services to both nuclear and non-nuclear plants. I have ran that business for 23 years and have just recently turned the keys over to my children for a new challenge, which is here with Paragon. I have 3 children, Aaron, Ryan, and Jessica, and I have 5 grandchildren. My children are all married, and it's now just me, my wife, and a spoiled, rotten German Shepherd named Nia. My oldest daughter, Erin, is 40 years old and has an MBA in business finance. She is married and has 1 child, and her name is Hunter. She currently works for the family business, and Erin went through college on a college basketball scholarship. And she is also the girls' head coach of the local high school. My middle child is my son, Ryan, and he is 38 years old. He is married with 3 children. They are Destiny, Natalie, and Maribel. Maribel is a special needs child and was born with Down syndrome. She's the apple of my heart, and I always call her Maribel the Miracle. When Ryan went to school, he went to Austin, Texas, and he went to culinary school. He became a pretty fine chef. But I convinced him several years later to come to work for the family business. And Ryan is now the general manager of our family business called Can Sale Precision. My youngest daughter, Jessica, she is 33 years old. She is married with 1 child, and that's my only grandson, and his name is Roman. They currently live in Lawrence, Kansas, and Jessica is an occupational therapist, and her husband, Tyrell, is a physical therapist. My wife and I and our German Shepherd, Nia, live out in the country on 80 acres. We built a big house where we like to entertain, have family and friends over, and have a good time. I am an avid outdoorsman, and I like to hunt and fish and just spend time outdoors. I'm also addicted to college basketball, and KU is my #1 team, Rock Chalk Jayhawks. A fun fact about me is that I'm the second oldest from a family of 10 children. I have 5 brothers and 4 sisters and 1 Irish twin sister. I'm the only one that ever left the East Coast out of all 10 kids, and I've been living in Kansas for a long time. I like the East Coast. I like to go back and eat the seafood, but Kansas is my home and always will be. I love working for Paragon because I started my career in the nuclear industry many, many years ago, and I started in nuclear construction. I worked at 3 different nuclear construction sites. Being a part of the HIPS platform and dealing with the possibility of building new small modular reactors is really super exciting to me. I can't wait till we get the first one in a running unit, and I'm so glad to be a part of this team. Thank you.